Hello, collective. Welcome and welcome back. We're going to get into a love reading for you guys. Another love reading to see what the messages are and what you need to know, child. Okay, when it comes to love. Now, I tell you guys all the time, this could be romantic love. This could be platonic love. This could be familial love. Okay, but whatever this is, we are going to figure it out. We're going to try to figure out what you can expect in the near future when it comes to love. I can't remember. I know the last reading that we did, but I can't remember how I prefaced it. So that's just what we're going to do. What you can expect in the near future when it comes to love, or what you need to prepare for in the near future when it comes to love. You guys be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. We're riding the wave of positivity and happiness over here. What just flipped? Persistent. I'm going to keep trying until you say yes. Okay. If you say so. Okay, new discovery just wanted to pop out. But let's go ahead and get into it, you guys. The best way to support the channel is to like the video. If it's resonating, be sure to get in the comments and let me know. Share anything that you think would be beneficial to your fellow collective in the comments, you guys. And if you want to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. Let's get into it. For the collective, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God, when it comes to love. Ooh. What? Okay. Okay. I'm just hitting the table because I want to see if it's going to do it again because the mic went out. All right. That was a little weird. I mean, sometimes my mic does go out, but it was just kind of weird because it just randomly happened. Let's see. Spirit, what is the message? What does the collective need to be prepared for? Mental connection, psychic connections, telepathy, astral connections. We have a quiet, unspoken understanding about many things. So you and another person, you need to basically prepare for a strong mental connection, a strong psychic connection with someone who could be in your life now or who could be approaching you in the near future. Fast lane, why take things slow? Let's speed things up. And then surprise. I want to surprise you. You will not see it coming. Okay, so some of you guys need to be prepared for a really strong mental connection that you have with someone that could determine the speed at which a relationship develops between you and this person. It could catch you off guard. It could be very shocking. And I feel like you may want to be cautious of moving too fast with a person. Only you're all that matters to me and the only one I'm pursuing. That popped out. We have drama. Can we let it go and move past this? Online dating. I'm excited to finally meet you face to face. So there could be a person coming towards you or a person who's in your life that's got their eye on you. They're in your energy. They may approach you in the near future, and it could surprise you or shock you how much you have in common with them, how connected you feel to them. The way that they come towards you could definitely give you some type of deja vu or some type of psychic mental reaction. Okay. And this person could be coming towards you because they feel like you're a good option or you're a good choice. You're the only one that they're focused on. And I feel like it's because they want to move past drama that they've dealt with in the past. This could be with you or with other connections that they've had in their life. Now, one more card. Oh my goodness. Testing the waters. I'm exploring the potential of this relationship. So someone feels drawn to you guys. This is undeniable. There's an undeniable attraction that someone has to you, but it goes deeper than like physical attraction. I'm not saying that they're not attracted to you physically, but I feel like they're psychically connected to you. This could be a person who's not aware consciously. They're not consciously aware of their like psychic gifts, or it feels like that. It feels like they don't know why they're drawn to you, but I feel like you do. And they're going to test the waters with you, blow your mind. I'm doing my best to impress you. And then great conversation. I can talk to you for hours and not get tired of hearing your voice. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a few more cards. A few more oracles. So... whoever this person is very persistent. I feel like they want to learn more about you, discover more about you. They may feel like every time they talk to you, you guys have great conversation and they learn more about you. They get deeper and deeper every time into who it is that you are, every time you guys communicate. I feel like this person wants to see what could happen if they put their all into a connection with you. They want to see what outcome they'll receive or what result they'll receive, because they feel satisfied with who you are, and I feel see you as someone who's drama free. This person sees you as mature or drama free. Okay, what does the collective need to be prepared for, Spirit, when it comes to love? Okay, it came out sideways. Okay, so there could be some things that you're keeping from this person or that you're waiting to divulge. This could be true for them towards you as well. We have health concerns. Okay, and then we also have fate. So there's something about this connection. There's something about you or this person. There's a health concern, or there's some type of medical situation that someone may tell you about. But this is connected to your destiny, or this is fated. Like, whatever's going on, it's meant to happen this way. So if you have a medical concern or they have a medical concern, it was meant to unfold in the way that it's unfolding. I feel like someone could also just be stressed if it's not like a medical condition. By the way, I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist. I'm saying that as a disclaimer, and it's listed in the description box below. So please see that disclaimer in the description box. But someone could just be stressed out about like revealing more of themselves to you. Someone could be very stressed out or feel a lot of pressure, maybe even physically react with like a feeling of pressure. They may feel a physical response to revealing themselves to you or showing them more about who they are, but they feel like that's what they're meant to do. That's what they're supposed to do. One more card for what the collective needs to be prepared for. Spiritual bath. I almost said spiritual bond, which is interesting, but spiritual bath, self-care, and children. Okay. Self-care is important. Making sure your energy, your space, your mind, your heart, your soul, your spirit stays pure, like children. Okay. Someone could have children. You could have children. Someone could see you, if you're a parent, someone could see you as like being very pure or taking good care of yourself. There could be a person here who's struggling with a health condition that they don't tell people about, but it's like they don't look like they have this health condition. It's not something that they wear outwardly. Like if somebody has, I just heard MS. I don't know what MS is, but if somebody has like irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, MS, diabetes, it's like, I kind of feel like somebody doesn't want to let their condition define who they are or control how they show up in the world. It could be ADHD. It could be autism. I don't know. Some of you guys, this could be like a person with an autistic child. Something about that is prevalent here. I feel like this person could also shock you. Okay? They could surprise you. Yeah, you may find out that someone is more mature than what you think. You may find out that someone is smarter than what they appear to be. That could be what someone is discovering about you as well. We're going to use this mermaid tarot. Let us see, child. I feel like someone's only focusing on you, though, and they don't like to keep up drama in their life. I feel like they're trying to move past or move on from or eliminate any dramatic situations or people from their life. This could be what you're doing, and that's why someone sees you that way. Okay? So let's see. What does the collective need to be prepared for? Or what can they expect in the future, Spirit, when it comes to love, romance, relationships, loving connections in their life? What do they need to be prepared for? 6 of Cups. Interesting. This could be a very deep connection. This could be a connection that you feel like comes from a past life, or that you have a deeper bond than what's on the surface. That could be where the mental connection or the telepathy that you have with a person is coming from. You guys may finish each other's sentences. You may call this person and then find out that they were calling you, or you may text or reach out to this person and then they tell you, oh, I was just thinking about you. It feels like that type of mental telepathic bond that comes from sharing past lives with this person, coming from a similar place as this person spiritually and energetically. Ooh, the Knight of Wands and the Four of Wands. So someone is coming towards you. They are intending or desiring a relationship. This person is taking action because it feels like they want to accomplish their goal. They have a goal. They want to accomplish it. Whoever this is, they ready to fight for what they want. Now, this could be somebody from your past, so just take it how it resonates, because this could be a person from your past who still feels a mental connection with you or a bond with you. And they may want to open up in ways that they didn't open up before. Okay, this could be a childhood, crush, or someone who you grew up with for some of you guys. It may not be, all of the details may not apply to all of your situations, but any of those things could be true. This may be someone younger to you as well. You may see this person as childish, or you could feel very childlike when you're in a relationship with them. It feels very innocent. It feels very pure. It feels very fun. Take it how it resonates. But the 6 of Cups is here. Why is the 6 of Cups? Okay, the 8 of Swords, 4 of Wands, Hierophant. This could be a relationship that taught you a lot. This could be a committed relationship. This could cause you some type of anxiety, some type of fear. There could be some triggers that are coming up when it comes to your past, whether this is someone from your past or not. I feel like you guys are triggered, or it's bringing up old fears from past relationships, past marriages. You could be worried about getting into a relationship, dating this person. You could be worried about them resembling people from your past, or feeling this familiar feeling. You have a familiar. Maybe you guys share a familiar, or you were this person's familiar in a past life. They were yours. It's something weird. This could be something new and different that you haven't experienced before, and it could cause you stress because your past is triggering you. One more card for the 6 of Cups. Okay. 2 of Swords. this could definitely be somebody who betrayed you in the past, or memories of how people have betrayed you in the past makes you cautious or leery of living with a person, getting into a relationship with a person, marrying a person, trusting a person. Take it how it resonates. I feel like some of you guys may feel like there's something that happened to you that someone is not going to understand. It's about your past. I feel like you guys are being asked or recommended by Spirit to prepare for confusion in your mind and to prepare to be triggered by something. Not necessarily because it's bad, but because it brings up memories that could be challenging, things that you don't want to think about, things that you've buried, or things that you feel afraid of sharing with people because you don't know if they're going to understand. Yeah, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. 8 plus 2 is 10. Then we have the 10. We also have the 9. It's like the truth about your past. Now, this could also be a person who is coming towards you, and because they want drama to stop between you or arguments to stop between you, they feel like they have to share something about their past or tell you something about their past that they were afraid to tell you before. But this is like a lot of like mental shit, okay? 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords. We have the 8, 9, and 10. This is like something that you don't know that someone is afraid of to tell you, but they feel like they need to tell you. This is also something that you may be afraid to tell someone else, okay? That's what you need to be prepared for. But honestly, for some of you guys, especially if this is a new person, I think this is a trigger from your past, and Spirit is trying to help you work through it. Interesting. This could even be somebody who physically looks like someone you were married to, or physically resembles someone you were in a relationship who betrayed you. And it's like their presence in your life, or the fact that they've showed up in your life, is to help you like cope with and deal with and actually address the pain, the betrayal, the sabotage that you experience, so that it won't hold you back. What's the 2 of Swords? The Knight of Cups. Okay. 10 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Someone's presenting you with an opportunity, or they're coming to you expressing their feelings. They may be telling you about the future that they envision with you, or the future they want to have. The type of relationship that they want to be in. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. and whatever this person is saying, you may feel like they're being delusional, or you may feel like they're being unrealistic. You could possibly feel that they are... How do I explain this? It's like you don't think that they're lying to you. You just feel like they may have unrealistic expectations, or that they may be being grandiose or something like that. It's like you disagree with their perspective. I don't know if this is you downplaying yourself, if there's a low self-esteem issue where you don't believe somebody would feel this way about you, or if you don't believe somebody would want you in this way. But it's kind of giving, there's an insecurity here that's being triggered. You're like, oh my God, you really feel this way? I just don't believe you feel this way about me, or I just don't believe that you see me this way. That could be how somebody felt about you. Take it how it resonates. One more card for the 2 of Swords with this Knight of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. Someone is really focusing on their feelings. Devil, the Hermit. Devil and the Hermit. Hold on, y'all. Y'all like the video, guys. Like the video. Devil and the Hermit. Yeah, it was the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Someone could have like an unhealthy attachment to their work. Someone could be a workaholic. I just feel like you have a difference of opinion when it comes to what you focus on in life or what you see. There's some type of disagreement here that you're maybe a little concerned or worried will cause a problem in the future, because it may be the same situation that you dealt with in the past, okay? Like, you may be meeting someone who, maybe you're meeting someone through work, and you experienced a relationship in the past where you dated someone you worked with and it didn't work out. Or you dated someone who was a workaholic and it didn't work out. It's like you've learned through some type of lesson, or you have some type of knowledge or experience when it comes to the dynamics of like the current situation. And you're referencing that to like what happened in the past, and it looks like you're trying to connect the dots, and you're trying to see a possibility where it could work out, but it's like I feel like you're struggling to see how something could work out because of whatever differences of opinion or difference of circumstances that you have with another person. What's the Eight of Swords? What's the Eight of Swords? The Page of Cups. This could be someone who you don't know if they're going to accept what you do for work. I don't know. This could be how they feel about you or how you feel about them. Hangman and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's like, I don't know if these fears are unfounded. Like, because sometimes, people say the Eight of Swords is like a fear that's subconscious or something that you're afraid of, but it's really not there. That could be what it is, but I don't think it's as simple as that. It's like you think about it so much because you have gone through something, Hangman, that changes your perspective to make you think that there's a viable reason why you should be afraid of this or worried about this, right? Like if you're single and someone has children, you might hesitate to date them because they have kids, because you've either experienced dating someone with kids and it went badly, or you just have like horror stories that you've heard from other people or situations that you experienced as a child. If you were a child of a single parent and how that went down for your parents, like it's something about your history or your experiences from your past that are causing you to have a certain perspective on situations that are currently happening, either because the person is coming back around trying to convince you of something different or trying to change how you see them, or because there's a resemblance, or just because there's a trauma. Okay. I feel like you may be worried about how someone perceives you. You may be worried about how a person perceives you. You may be worried about whether or not someone is going to accept you or reject you. And it's because there's been a lot of people who've rejected you in the past. Like, even though your intentions are pure, You know that not everybody has the same perspective as you, and not everybody may not agree. Okay. What's the Page of Cups with the Eight of Swords? And it's something to do, I think we saw the Hierophant, didn't we? I feel like we saw the Hierophant with the Two of Swords. So this could be a difference of beliefs. This could be a difference of religion, spiritual beliefs. This could be somebody who's an atheist and somebody who's a Christian, or you know what I mean? Like, it's something like that. Ooh, I was about to say, what's the Page of Cups? King of Swords. You could be, this could just be as simple as you having different values than someone else. You could be worried about someone's children, their baby mom, their baby dad. Like, yeah. Justice. Judgment. What? What is this? I feel like for some of you guys, you have a person from your past that disagreed with your work, or disagreed with what you do for work, or they disagreed with like your beliefs. And it kind of feels like they're starting to realize that whatever they thought about you or whatever they believed about you wasn't true, or that it came from a fear that was unfounded. This could be a person who was only focused on their feelings and their emotions, and they kind of like disregarded or ignored yours. This could be a person apologizing to you, trying to make something right because they may have judged you harshly or prematurely. You could be a preemie baby, like a premature baby, or you could have had a premature baby. Some of you might be in a relationship and you have a difference of opinion on like having more kids. Maybe because you know that you may be at risk for like a difficult pregnancy. I feel like whatever this is though, it's like you're having to face things from your past that can have a tendency to create anxiety in your life right now. I feel like somebody is telling you that you were right to make the decision that you made, or you were accurate in your judgment of a situation. And I feel like they're telling you that they realize that now. Whoever this is in your energy or coming towards you involved in this situation, they feel like they have to they feel like it's the right thing to do to speak up about what they've realized or what they've learned or what they have been made aware of. They feel like they have to talk about this. Interesting. What's this false mask sideways like this? What's this false mask sideways? Ten of Cups. Yeah, there was an illusion. Somebody was presenting themselves falsely, or somebody could have been denying the connection that they had with you telepathically, mentally, emotionally with the Ten of Cups. Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Somebody sees potential with you, and I feel like they maybe ignored it. This could be talking about the past situation and why you have some type of hesitation about dealing with people. Four of Wands. You may be taking it very slow with a person because even though you feel this telepathic connection, you've experienced a connection in the past, a marriage, a relationship, a family dynamic with someone, platonic, romantic, or professional, who denied that connection and acted like it didn't exist, even though they knew it was there. Strength in the Wheel of Fortune. Now, either this person who lied to you and themselves, wore a false mask, either that person from the past is telling you like you were right, and they're confirming to you that they were denying like their feelings, or it's like now you're just hesitating to see someone else who gives you the same feeling in a different light than you see the person from your past who denied their feelings. Ooh, Leo energy, Sagittarius energy. I don't know. It's just something that you don't want to think about from the past that I feel like is coming back up to the surface because someone says something to you, and it's like you're being kind of forced to see it from a different perspective. I don't know. I kind of feel like you guys don't want to scare someone off. But I feel like they're going to shock you or like blow your mind when it comes to their perspective, when it comes to the conversation that they have with you. What's hidden that the collective doesn't see? Oh my God. Oh my God, where did it go? Okay, the Ten of Swords. But it's in the past. It's already happened. Dang. Page of Swords. Hermit. Somebody's investigating or asking questions, looking into the truth that could have been buried, trying to find what's underneath the surface. Like, this could be a person who is communicating with you because they want to understand like why you have the perspective that you have. They want to know you. They want to figure out why you think how you think or what makes you tick, or like it kind of feels like when people say who hurt you, but it's not like they're being condescending. It's like they really want to know like, damn, who the fuck hurt you? Like, who did a number on you to this degree that you feel this way, or that you are so closed off to what this is and moving quickly or whatever. I don't know. That's what it feels like. Somebody is trying to ask questions, or they're going to be asking around to see like what happened to you in the past. Somebody is definitely trying to do their research. What's the Ten of Swords for what's hidden from the collective? What is the Ten of Swords? Page of Pentacles. This could also be proof of betrayal that you don't have, like the proof of somebody stabbing you in the back, the proof of someone doing you dirty. It's like you don't necessarily have that. You don't know for sure. Okay, so if this is somebody coming back from your past, you don't have any evidence, physical evidence, to confirm that they betrayed you or hurt you. But you know, like, it's there, you feel it. If this is somebody new, it's like they're underneath the surface. It's like they're trying to figure out what happened because they don't know whether you got hurt or not for real. But it's like they can sense that you've been through a very difficult situation. Hermit again, yes. And the Ace of Swords. Oh, man. Somebody is discovering a buried truth. Or they're discovering proof of the truth. Of what it is. Of what happened. Of what someone tried to hide. They're finding like evidence of what took place, or they see evidence of it, but they don't know what the cause of it is. This is weird. It's kind of like, because we saw that we saw the health concerns card. It's kind of like, if you have a symptom of something, but you don't know what the cause of the symptom is. Like, you have symptoms that resemble a certain health condition, but you don't have the diagnosis, or you don't know what the cause of the health concern is, or the cause of the condition. You don't know what's causing you to have those symptoms. Or you don't know what the root cause of a problem is. It's like that's what's hidden. And either somebody's trying to figure this out unbeknownst to you, or that's what's hidden from you, is like the root cause, or what's causing the symptoms of something. I'm going to be honest with y'all. This could be a situation where somebody could have contracted some type of, intimate medical condition after intimacy. Okay, read between the goddamn lines. And somebody doesn't know what the cause of, like, their exhaustion is, or what the cause of, like, where this came from, who gave it to them. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's like someone could be afraid. Like, okay, so side note, you could have a parent or a sibling who's afraid to speak up about a health concern that they're dealing with because they don't want the family to treat them differently. There could be someone in your family or a loved one that you feel like something is going on with, but they're not telling people what's going on, and they may have a health condition that they don't want to divulge. A lot of these are messages that may correlate to some of you and not all of you, but that's what I feel like is going on. So you could find out that your parent may have been dealing with a health condition and they didn't tell you. They didn't tell your siblings. That you could find out that maybe your child has been dealing with something and they didn't tell you. Your parent could feel like something is wrong with you and you're not telling them, and they're trying to like find out in maybe sneaky ways. Or this could be someone who's a love interest who's trying to figure out why you're not like fully opening up to them, and they know that something happened, but they don't know what happened, and they're trying to figure it out. One more card for the Ten of Swords. King of Pentacles. It feels like a father and a son, to be honest with you. The gray-haired Two of Swords man and the dark-haired Two of Swords man. The King of Swords and the Page of Cups. The King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. This could be about someone being unalived. I don't know. I don't know if this is the parent losing the child or the child losing the parent. I don't know what that is. King of Cups, Queen of Wands. People are involved. It feels like this is your family, or it feels like this is a situation where someone has history or there's history. You could have some type of memory that you suppressed coming up to the surface about your past. And there's a situation that's triggering this memory. There could be a person here who's married or in a relationship and they have a mistress and there's a child that's the result of this relationship. They could have been having an affair at work or been using the excuse of work to have an affair. You don't know that someone has gotten caught. This could be why someone is coming towards you. It's just people. It's hard to tell because fuck. King of Cups, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, King of Swords, Knight of Cups. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but it just feels like your spirit. It feels like spirit is trying to get you prepared to deal with something in your past that's coming to the surface or coming back up. And it has to do with a hidden betrayal. It has to do with possibly family or friends. Maybe a family you have with someone else. A relationship that you were in. An ex, your husband, your wife, your ex-husband, wife, your baby mama, your baby daddy, your mom, your dad, your kids. Paternity questions, health concerns. Like, something. It kind of feels like someone is worried about a person discovering that they're not the father of a child. Or someone can't claim a child because they were having an affair. I don't know what the fuck this is. But it's something going on. And it has to do with arguments or disagreements or something that's been kind of like buried. That someone is worried about coming back up to the surface. Or discovering, or a difference of opinion or an argument or something like that. What's the advice? Real quick. I just want to see, what is the advice? What is the advice for the collective? Ooh, boundaries. Protect yourself, child. Somebody could be trying to move fast with you and it's a red flag because they're coming on too strong. And all you want to do is kind of like explore the connection or explore like your feelings and see how you really feel. And this person could be like trying to impress you, blow your mind, lay it on very thick. And that could be a sign that someone is like, I don't know, especially if they're rushing you. Spirit is wanting you to protect yourself or prepare for battle. I don't know. There's a potential here for something to be dangerous or for you to need protection. Child, I'm telling you, whatever's going on right now is not the time to be sleeping with people randomly and shit. Okay, if you out here playing with fire, be prepared to get burned. Okay, 7 of Swords and the Moon. There is a secret here that someone is hiding. Or there's something here that somebody is trying to keep hidden. And it is nefarious. I feel like someone is lying. Someone is cheating. Or someone is not moving right when it comes to their intentions. And I feel like Spirit is trying to protect you from what you don't see. And they're urging you to put up a boundary. Someone could be being aggressive towards you, even if it's coming off as like kind and innocent. You could feel like there's some type of underlying issue, or you're reading between the lines and feeling uneasy about a person. What's the 9 of Wands? Ace of Swords. Yeah, the truth is buried. Someone has purposefully hidden or tried to hide the truth, and it is buried deep. Two of Wands and the King of Cups. Someone made a choice, a conscious decision to lie or to deceive or to betray and keep it hidden because they knew. It's like they knew that it wouldn't go over well, or they knew that it wouldn't come across well. You can see from the decisions that someone is making that there's something that they're hiding. And I feel like it's making your intuition go off. You could be hearing like ringing in your ears or music. Random songs could be popping up in your head. What's this Nine of Wands with the Ace of Swords? One more card. Four of Swords. Yes, somebody did not tell you the truth and it was malicious. That is Five Swords. They breadcrumbed you, or they gave you bits and pieces of information. Six of Pentacles. They only told you what they thought was important, or they only told you what they thought you needed to know, but they didn't tell you the whole truth. Somebody could have also received financial compensation for something and they didn't tell you about it. And for some reason, that's a betrayal. Like someone could have received something monetary or material in nature. Like they may have received gifts, money, opportunities, because they didn't tell you something and they actively kept something from you or hid something from you or buried the truth. And it's malicious because they knew that they should have told you, or they knew that they should have like expressed this, but they didn't do it. And you feel that someone has lied to you, or you feel like someone wasn't being honest with you. And this person could have done that because, I don't know, it could be a part of their strategy to like come towards you aggressively. I don't know. But it feels like somebody like received some type of incentive for not telling you something or keeping the truth from you, either about their circumstances or about like the passing of someone who you know. Like this could be family members who got some type of life insurance. They got some type of money. I don't know what this is. It's like somebody got some money for somebody's death and they kept that a secret. And they did something to get money for something that they knew they shouldn't have been doing, or they knew was a little bit sneaky. And you feel like this person, you may sense that this person is moving funny. You get a weird feeling about it, or you get a bad feeling about it. Kind of like that man that got discovered to be sleeping with all them women behind his girlfriend's back and the girlfriend was pregnant. And I think I brought this up before. But like one of the girls in the voice note, she was like, yeah, it was weird because I had to press him to put on a condom. And it was just weird because he didn't want to do it. And she feels like he slipped it off anyway. It's like somebody consciously making a decision to lie to you or keep the truth from you because they knew they were going to benefit in some way. Ooh, child. I would just be very careful. I feel like somebody is whispering sweet nothings in your ear, telling you things, and it's triggering you because it's reminding you of the past. What is the collective's energy in this situation? Knight of Swords. You I feel like you know the truth. You see the truth. Tower, King of Wands. There could be, it's like there, I feel like you're shocked at what somebody's telling you. You're shocked. Or you're taken aback. Like this is something that you didn't expect, or this is something that you knew nothing about, or this is something that you're like shocking someone else by telling them this. I don't know. You could be solving somebody's murder. I don't know what this is, but I feel like your energy is the energy that you hold is the energy of like being shocked, or maybe even witnessing a tower that someone else is having, witnessing a breakdown someone else is having, and knowing like the truth. You could even be angry about what someone is telling you. What's the Knight of Swords? For the collective's energy, the Magician. Okay, the Tower's at the bottom again, and the Empress. Child, I don't know which side you on, baby. I feel like you're shocked at the level of manipulation, or the extent that someone would go to lie to you and deceive you and manipulate you. I feel like you are shocked at how manipulative someone really is. You are shocked at what their true character is. You cannot believe what they're fucking saying to you. What's the Magician? One more card. And it's like, it kind of feels like this epiphany moment where you're like, I knew it. It's like you knew the truth. And as soon as somebody confirms it and says it, it's like your brain is like, do not compute, do not compute. It's like there's this breakdown. Try to keep yourself under control, especially if this involves like, I don't know, children, dynamics with children. Or if this, I don't know, whatever it is. Okay. What is the Magician with this Knight of Swords? What is the Magician with this Knight of Swords? Six of Swords. It's like somebody's coming towards you, acting like you don't know something, trying to manipulate you. And it's like you're ready, like, truth sword. You know what I mean? Like you turn into a fucking Power Ranger or something. It's weird. It's weird. Oh. Or it's like you're purposefully trying to expose the truth. Five of Cups and the Page of Swords. I feel like you're in a position where whatever you're discovering, or whatever it is that you're asking about, whatever you're researching, whatever you're finding out about, because this sword is under the ice and she's picking it up. And there goes the Ace of Swords under the water, hidden. It kind of feels like you may have experienced a loss, or you may have experienced something devastating, very sad. Something that you wish would have never happened, or I don't know what this is. A loss of some kind. You may have regrets about the way that you handled a situation, or the way that you moved in a situation. But I feel like you, I don't know. It's just, your energy is a situation where you're either speaking on manipulation, you're speaking on deceit, you're speaking on hidden truths, you're talking about it, or like you're finding out about it. And it's shocking. Or when you find out about it, you're shocked. What's the energy around the collective when it comes to these messages? What is the energy? Oh my God. Y'all. Five of Swords and it's sideways. Yeah, somebody's mask is definitely falling off. I feel like you're seeing someone's true colors. You may be worried about all the signs that you ignored. You may have thought someone was here for you and only you, and you may be finding out that they were not. Some of you, this could be a very devastating situation. I feel like someone is sad, or they're disappointed, or they have regrets about something they did. And I feel like they're coming towards you to answer questions or to ask questions. Someone could be like grief stricken and they're coming towards you to ask questions. You may not know that someone just lost their child or their father. Someone could have experienced, an unaliving or a death. Or they've gone through a devastating situation. And it's like they're coming towards you to ask questions, or they're coming towards you to tell you this or give you information. Or try to see what you know about the situation, what information you have. This could be somebody who found out something negative about another person and they're trying to see what your experience was with this person. It just feels like someone is going through a lot of pain and they're rushing towards you because they need their questions answered, or they need some type of clarity, or they feel like they have to give you clarity because their conscience is heavy. And you could be very shocked to see what someone's been doing on the back end, or to hear the information that they have. And it's just I feel like you're just shocked. You may be at a loss for words, or you may say something that you feel like is kind of dumb. I don't know. It's just a weird situation. But the energy of the person around you is it's crazy because the Five of Swords came out. And in the advice, you have the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords, which talks about a buried truth. Someone may have died with the truth and not said what was really true. Someone may have died without telling you who your father is, or telling you who your mother is if you were adopted, or if you thought someone was your father your whole life, you may be finding out somebody else is your father. I don't know what this is. You may have thought that your father or a family member or a brother or a sibling was dead, but you're going to find out they alive. I don't know what this is, but it's something kind of crazy like that. Some of you may not know that there's a person who told your kid something unbeknownst to you. And somebody could be coming towards you and telling you what your family member said to your kid, or something that they shouldn't have said. It's like somebody told your child something that they shouldn't have told them, or somebody told somebody something that they shouldn't have told them, or maybe somebody should have told you something but they didn't tell you. And it's just wow. I feel like Spirit is honestly, y'all, I feel like whatever this is, you need to get a lawyer, possibly. Or I don't know why this is coming out in a love reading, but it kind of feels like silence is golden here. Go back to that reading, because there is a reading on this channel called Silence is Golden. Got a lot of views. But it's there's something here about you not saying anything, or you making peace with the truth, or preparing yourself to hear the truth. I feel like Spirit is trying to advise you to do whatever you can to protect yourself. I feel like Spirit is advising you to try to make peace with what you may hear. It's like something that you don't know about your child, or something that you don't know about your childhood, or something that you don't know about like somebody who you had a kid with, or a child that somebody had. I don't know. But this Five of Swords is crazy for this person's energy. And I feel like whoever this is, they could have been trying to cut you and ended up hurting themselves. Let's see. The Empress is at the bottom and the Four of Cups. Yeah. I feel like somebody regrets not telling you the truth. Somebody regrets involving you in something negative. Somebody regrets like being malicious towards you. What's this Five of Swords sideways like this for the energy around the collective involved? What is this Five of Swords? Five of Pentacles. And we saw the Five of Cups. So somebody caused a problem. Somebody caused a problem in a personal relationship that you have. They caused conflict. They caused chaos. They were doing something petty and vindictive. For some reason that now they regret. King of Cups. Page of Wands. Yeah, it's like somebody said that you were the father of their kid and you're not. Or somebody told you that somebody was your dad and that's not your dad. It's like something weird like that. Like the kids are not matching up. King of Swords, Page of Cups. King of Cups, Page of Wands. But the King of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles match up. And that's the root cause of the betrayal. It's like the match that's really supposed to be made here, or the two that are really supposed to be together are not together. Maybe you have a hidden sibling. I don't know. It's too many people here to really understand what's going on, but it definitely feels like the true face of someone is being revealed, or someone's identity is being revealed. What's the Five of Pentacles with this? Ace of Pentacles. What? What the fuck? Strength and the Five of Wands. Oh my God. I feel like someone felt attacked. Or it's like someone is finally having the courage to speak up about the lies. One more card for this Five of Swords. Three of Cups. Yeah, it's like the group had an opportunity that they kept you out of maliciously. A group of people had to make a decision and they kept you out of it. Five of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like people coming together to make sure you don't get something, or doing something knowing that there's some type of incentive behind it, doing something malicious or lying to you or keeping something hidden from you because they know if they do, then there'll be some type of incentive that they were promised or that they would possibly get for keeping you out of something. This could be somebody filing paperwork in court. We saw the Justice and the Judgment. This could be somebody filing paperwork in court, saying something about you, getting your kid to say something about you. What the fuck? What does this have to do with anything when it comes to this reading? Eight of Cups. You're going to walk away from someone when you find out what's going on. Page of Swords. I'm telling you, Judgment. Damn. You gonna find out what's going on. And when you do, oh my God. King of Wands. What's this 8 of Cups? Judgment, 6 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles. Oh my God. It feels like somebody left you out of a will, or like, I don't know. Or somebody died and didn't tell you where the money was. I don't know. Maybe you don't know that someone's passed away. Or you don't know the reason why someone passed away. I feel like somebody's coming towards you to get you to say something, and they're going to shock you, or they're going to manipulate you with some type of shocking information to get you to react or respond a certain way. They're going to tell you something that's very shocking, or tell you something that angers you possibly, that they should have told you before, or that they purposefully didn't tell you before. Be mindful of traps that people are trying to set up. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. King of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. God. Either somebody wants to give you something that you are meant to receive, and they are very determined to get it to you, or somebody is very determined to stop you or prevent you from getting something that is supposed to be yours. And it is wild. Some of you guys are going to find out that you're literally related to somebody famous, or that your true family is like wealthy. Or you're going to find out that someone was trying to keep you out of something that a person intended on leaving to you, or intended on you having. I don't know what this has to do with love. This could be like some person that wants to hold on to you because they know that you're about to receive a settlement, or something is going to go in your favor. My nose is itching, which is so random. Somebody could be trying to set you up to get you to say something that would prevent you from receiving something that you're supposed to receive, but they're going to try to set you up so that you can't get it. Somebody could be saying that you're dead and you're not, so that you don't get something. I feel like a father and son betrayed you. King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Your own father and brother could have betrayed you. Your kid's father and your own son could have betrayed you. Oh my gosh. This is a relationship, though, or a marriage that has family, that involves a family. You could have someone's family members trying to come towards you and set you up. You could have your child feeling guilty and come towards you and regret what they did to set you up because somebody coerced them to. It doesn't matter who you are. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's just way too many pages and like young energy that's coming out. I feel like 6 plus 4 is 10 of Pentacles, and then the 10 of Pentacles was over here. So I feel like someone's family like manipulated a person, or I don't know. It feels like it's a family affair. It could be literally an affair, but it's a family affair. So it's a lot of people involved in this fuck shit. And they're really trying to make it seem like there was a reason for them to do this. I feel like that's what's going on. I feel like whoever the fuck is lying and being deceitful convinced someone who is underaged or a minor that deceit or betrayal was valid. And now that person is older and they're realizing it wasn't valid, whether it was you or someone else, or they're finding out the truth behind the lies. It's like there's a group of people who convinced someone else or convinced themselves to believe that this was the right thing to do when really it was some fuck shit. I feel like someone is realizing that by hurting you, they hurt themselves. They may feel dead inside, spiritually. They may not be able to look at themselves in the mirror. They may be crying out to you mentally and telepathically for help. You may have felt it, but you couldn't put your finger on it. Boy, what is really going on here, Spirit, with this? Please give us as much clarity as possible when it comes to this reading. Apology. So someone was being arrogant. They took rash actions and they were insincere towards you either in the past or now. Thrills, continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. Okay, so this is somebody being reckless and wanting to apologize for being selfish and reckless. Masculine energy and burned bridges. Somebody got a STD, bitch. I don't know who it is, or somebody had a baby on somebody, or somebody lied to a person's kid or lied to you. But it says lack of trust, disloyal, turned back on. My nose is itching heavy. Either someone needs to apologize to this masculine energy for what they did, or this masculine energy needs to apologize for what they did. Don't care. Whatever this is, either you or whoever was done wrong in the situation is never going to see these people the same again. One more card for what the fuck is going on. Yeah, someone's apologizing for what they feel like was a bad decision. Mask reversed. You're about to see the true relationship that you have with people in your family or people who you're related to. You're about to see the truth about how they feel about you and who the fuck they really are. Hiding, concealed, deception. Yeah, because it's coming out. And you know how when people are doing bad things, they can't really contain themselves? It's like they know it's bad, but there's this excitement, this adrenaline rush, this release of cortisol. I feel like that's what was going on. But I slick feel like somebody was tricked into betraying you because they were a minor. I don't know. Legal, lawyers, court, and paperwork. So somebody's mask is falling off in court. I feel like a judgment or a decision is being made. And there could be someone who has to like do some type of jail time or something for what they did in the past that's coming back up to the surface. They're going to apologize for it, but they weren't sorry in the moment. I feel like that's why the 5 of Swords is sideways, because it's like somebody might be trying to say that what they did was wrong now because they got caught, but they were playing with fire already. Somebody may have been fucking with a fire sign, playing with fire. Nightlife, striptease, gamble, and Vegas. Somebody's having some type of legal issues because of their like nighttime life. Like the risks that they take, the gambles that they take, the continuous bad decisions that they make. Someone is having to face legal ramifications for all that stuff. But the apology, it feels insincere. It's because now their true colors are being shown. And whatever illusion that they could keep up in the relationship with you or other people is now falling off. This could be something that a person coming towards you has experienced, and that's why there could be some type of like underlying connection and you guys don't understand what it is. And the reason why, or what it actually is that you both have experienced like just everyone betraying you and the people who are closest to you just turning on you in your life. And there could be situations that you relate to each other with that you're not really talking about, but that you can sense from each other exist underneath the surface. So some of you guys have a love interest that really wants to move on from drama and hateful people because they have experienced similar things as you. And you're being challenged and they're being challenged to be transparent because both of you are unsure or unaware of whether or not you can trust the other person. And especially if this is a new person, this feels like it's more like describing a new person. Some of you are unsure of whether you can trust this person and they're not sure if they can trust you, but you guys can't deny the connection. And you don't know why. But like, it's not like you're trauma bonding. I feel like you guys should be cautious of that, but it's more like you guys are kind of having surface level conversations, dipping a toe, but not really diving in. You know, the conversations are great, even if you're only talking about surface level things, or you have a lot in common and you're like, what is it? And then it's like you create a bond with someone that's actually very pure and you want to trust them because you feel in your heart you can, but you're still scared because you're not sure if they're going to understand you, or you're not sure if they're going to accept your past, or you're not sure if they're going to be able to see you clearly when they find out everything that you've been through. And I feel like this person also feels like that about you. And when you dig deeper, you're going to find out how similar you guys really are. But it's like you've already connected through a bond that's authentic. So it's not the same as trauma bonding. Like trauma bonding is when you meet someone and you talk about all the fuck shit and that's what connects you. But this is like a pure connection where the trauma is kind of hidden, but you feel the bond and both of you are intending to reach the same goal. And it's kind of like, you know, you may be very defensive, but you're also shocked to find out like what this person has been through. They may be very happy about the opportunity to date you, but they're insecure because they've been hurt before. Like we talk about this a lot, but like, I feel like it's something that's kind of like indescribable. And then for some of you guys, you have a family situation unfolding that is literally going to knock your fucking socks off because whatever's been kept from you may leave you feeling borderline homicidal. And you're going to have to keep your shit together and control yourself. What's this? Apology, thrills, and masked in reverse? 9 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles and the Star. Damn. Somebody comes from like a prominent bloodline. Like you're connected to somebody very important from history. Like your bloodline is connected to somebody important in history, or maybe you're related to a famous person. I don't know. You could be connected to royalty or something like that. I don't know. One more card for apology, thrills, and deception. Queen of Cups. Yeah, like someone is discovering who a person really is. It doesn't necessarily have to be bad, but I do feel like this was concealed purposefully. It gives like Moses. It gives like somebody who was hidden, possibly because of a threat to their life or their safety, and they were hidden from knowing who they really are, or from being able to connect with their real family, like somebody adopted or whatever. Or this could be a situation where someone purposefully tried to hide someone to gain something that never was supposed to belong to them. 10 of Pentacles again, the 2 of Wands, and the Temperance card. Yeah, it's like your family made a decision. I don't know. It's like your family made a decision on your mother's behalf, or they made a decision on your behalf. Your mother's wish. Queen of Cups and the 9 of Cups. I feel like your family made a decision. Oh my God, the Tower. Oh my God, this is crazy. I don't know if this is real. It feels like your family made a decision to go like against your mother's wishes, or to try to switch a choice. It feels like Parent Trap. It feels like weird swap energy. I feel like people thought that you would destroy a legacy, or people treated you as the ugly stepchild, the black sheep. Like, and they went against your mother's wishes, or they went against, bitch. They went against your grandmother's wishes, or somebody. It's like somebody thought that a legacy would be destroyed. So they decided to switch something or swap something. It sounds crazy as fuck. It really, like, your family's not your I don't know what this is. And it's blowing me, y'all. What I feel like it is feels impossible, okay? That's how I feel. Like, impossible happens every day. Something impossible is more probable than what you think. The most outlandish thing could be true. I don't know. Some of you guys could be meeting someone who you're related to, and you're like, what the fuck? And you don't know you're related to them. It feels like somebody went against your mother's wishes, or someone's mother wanted something for them that somebody blocked them from having. It kind of feels like you were switched at birth, or you were orphaned, or the truth about your origins was never able to be discovered because your mom or your dad or somebody died before they could tell you. It feels like something crazy. It feels like your mom was in the hospital and had a baby. And like, this has happened before, bro. Like, it feels like your real mom, I don't know. This is sounding crazy. There was 2 women in the hospital. One had a baby, one maybe lost the baby. The one who lost the baby, like, needed to, I don't know. It feels like somebody was switched at birth, goddamn. It feels like your mother was you were given to your mother to protect you. It feels like a woman had a baby in the hospital, gave the baby to another woman, told this woman to go to her grave with this secret to protect the real baby because the real baby was under attack. Like, that's what it feels like. It feels like somebody who was trying to take a baby out because of some money or because of some inheritance, and the mother lied and said she had a stillborn, but then gave the baby. I feel like this happened in history. Correct me if I'm wrong. There is someone historically who I've watched so many different documentaries that I don't even know who I'm talking about. But there was a woman who had a baby in the poverty-stricken area of a kingdom. She had a stillborn, and they swapped the babies to protect the royal baby from being discovered and hurt. I don't know what this is, bro. Are you watching a love story movie? I don't know. I'm flabbergasted. Three of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Hierophant, and the Justice reversed. It's like back-to-back unfairness, back-to-back injustice. Illegal shit. Someone is discovering information that can reverse a decision or a judgment that's been made unlawfully, illegally. I don't know if somebody stole a fucking baby back in the 80s or the 90s. I don't know what this is. And it's like somebody's mother wanted something to happen and I don't think it happened. Somebody's mother had a wish that they wanted, or they had certain wishes that they put into a legal document and they weren't adhered to. Somebody's apologizing for hiding the truth and like going against someone's wishes. Hangman and the World. There's some type of clarity or understanding coming from this situation that you don't already have now. You need to be prepared for this. You need to get yourself ready. Cleanse. Take care of yourself. You need to get yourself ready. It kind of feels like you're going to find out who you are for real because somebody needs an organ or somebody has some type of health concern and you find out your family ain't your family. Y'all aren't related. You don't have the same blood type. It feels crazy. Okay. It feels fucking crazy. There's a card that didn't come out. What is it? Glow up. I know you fucking lying. It was at the bottom of the box. Glow up. It looks like a ring light. It looks like a camera. It looks like you glow in the dark. You could be radioactive. Or there's something about radioactivity. I don't know. New opportunities, new career, successful business. Y'all are about to have a glow up. Your life is about to change. One more card to clarify this Queen of Cups and this Nine of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's somebody's mom. It's somebody's mother's wishes or a mother's wish. Sun card and the Six of Wands. It's like somebody's mom or somebody's feminine protector had a desire or a wish that they made very clear. And folks just was like, whatever. Whatever. We're just not going to tell them. The bitch is dead. What does it matter what she wished for? And I'm not trying to be insensitive, but this is how somebody was thinking in some cases. For some of you guys, you may have a passed on loved one or relative who's sorry that they lied to you. Maybe they expected to be able to tell you and they died before they could. And they could be on the other side apologizing for being insincere or for concealing this from you and not telling you about this sooner. I feel like your advice is to know that if someone is pure with their intent, or if it's a passed on loved one, they did whatever this is. They hid the truth from you to protect you. Somebody hid the truth from you to protect you, but that only qualifies when it comes to a dead relative, someone who's in the ground and speaking to you telepathically and psychically through this reading, or someone who like just got caught up in a situation that they were too young to understand. You know, like if somebody betrayed you and they were manipulated and they were underage, the advice of somebody doing something because they thought that they were going to protect you, it only goes for those people who are innocent, which more than likely right now is somebody who's dead or somebody who was a minor, a child. Because I feel like the child was manipulated into thinking that they were doing what was best for you because an older person who was manipulative convinced them into thinking that that would be the best thing for you. When in reality, they were just trying to spin a narrative or like contort and twist the reality or the truth. And then if it's somebody who has passed on, they were trying to look out for your best interest, and they did everything that they could possibly think to do in life, possibly with paperwork, legal documents, something that they felt like a person would have to legally adhere to when it comes to their wishes. And that was not done. And they apologized for not being honest and just telling you what the fuck was up when they had the chance. Damn. This is like a message from beyond the grave, bitch. I don't know what this is. There is definitely something that was buried that is coming to the surface. And Spirit is telling you to be prepared. Brace yourself. This is a family affair. Or someone's family is involved. And you just need to brace yourself. Because, damn it, the tower is coming. The tower is coming. Ooh. What is the advice for the collective watching this now or later, Spirit? Ooh. Sugar Light. Who's the pimp? An Emerald. Wizard of Oz. Emerald City. A pimp, a wizard. Okay. Let me tell you the signs that are possibly out here. We have Scorpio with the Judgment card. It looks like a negative Libra or a negative Taurus. Or a Libra or Taurus who could be doing illegal activities. Or just a judgment that could be reversed, possibly. But the Libra and Taurus doesn't have to be negative. I don't know, child. Hierophant is Taurus. Justice reverse could be Libra. Either way. Also possibly Aries or Scorpio. We have Scorpio over there. Then we also have possibly Aries with the Magician card or Gemini. We saw the Tower a bunch of times, which is Scorpio. And then, well, that's pretty much all for the major arcanas. But there's a lot of court cards. There's a King and a Queen of Pentacles and a Page of Pentacles. There is a Queen of Cups. We saw the King of Cups a bunch of times. We saw the King of Wands a bunch of times. I believe we only saw the Queen of Wands once. And the King of Swords is here. We never saw the Queen of Swords. So, listen. I think that's the best I can do. But we have Sugar Light, Star. I have loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the night. Nightlife, something about fear, darkness, something concealed or hidden by a lack of illumination. But yeah, Star. We saw the Star card with the we saw the Star card with what? I don't know, 10 of Cups or something. I don't know. We have the Sun, which could be Leo, with the Six of Wands, which is strong Leo energy. Oh my God. And then we have Emerald, growth. And the day came when the risk to remain tied in a bud was more painful than the risk it took to blossom. So somebody is getting out of a place of fear, or someone is removing the fear, or the advice is to try your best and do your best not to be afraid of what's coming. Spirit doesn't want you to be afraid, because it's time for you to pop out. It's time for you to glow up. It's time for you to blossom. It's time for your abundance to bloom, and actually for you to receive your flowers, enjoy your flowers, smell your flowers, pick your flowers if you want to. And they're trying to tell you not to be afraid of what you don't see or what could be hidden. Because somebody is a magician or a warlock or a pimp. Wow. Zircon? Like cubic zirconia? It says memories. Memories warm you up from the inside, but they also tear you apart. It's like your past, your memories, what happened to you, it's tearing you apart. Like the fear that comes from them, or the doubts that the seeds of doubts that things from your past have created. It's becoming too difficult to keep like holding on to it or something. Or it's like the drive and ambition to succeed is outweighing the fear that you have. Something like that. Your attractiveness to someone could be outweighing the anxiety or fear that you feel about connecting with them. Then we have Pearl. Intuition. And it says intuition is seeing with the soul. Yeah. So Spirit is telling you to trust your intuition, because the past is dictating an outcome, and it's not good. It feels like whatever happened in the past, or whatever you're picking up on psychically from your ancestors, from people in your bloodline who came before you, it's causing a disconnect from what it is that you're supposed to have. I don't know if these grandiose things are true, but it feels crazy. Whatever this is. And it feels like the past can no longer be hidden, or what happened can no longer be like buried and tucked away. Like it just feels like you need to prepare for a tower. You need to prepare for a blast or something. Maybe you're going to have a blast. You may have the time of your motherfucking life, but it's like you need to get ready to face it without fear. Face it fearlessly. Face it confidently. And know that your intuition is going to guide you every step of the way towards the right decisions that you need to make. So I hope that helped you guys. Y'all be sure to like, subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Get in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Book your reading if you would like a personal. And that's it. That's all, y'all. Okay. I will see y'all next time. Bye.